So I realised I haven't talked to you this morning, and I've been in the studio. I think I got in about 8:05 this morning. So what have I been doing then? I've been filming the Patreon video for this week with just like an art and chat session. So I've been chatting while I'm painting, and I've been working on these. Hang on a sec. Working on my little canvas squares, the ones that I'm calling flowers in the moonlight because of the dark backgrounds of them. And I've mainly been working on these two, and then the other ones I'm working on the backgrounds and the edges and things like that. So just making sure that all the edges are finished off, and then I can add my layers of varnish on the top. I put 3 or 4 coats of just thin layers of varnish on the top, and then they'll be finished and I can give them to James to photograph. And I wasn't sure what to write on them, so I've gone back to Breathe in Love for this one, and then The Earth Laughs in Flowers and Heart Full of Gratitude on this one, which is kind of influenced by my little art journal page. So completely different series now to my more colourful pieces. But yes, I just wanted to have a little finishing off sesh, because I was trying to have a finishing off sesh last week and it just didn't happen. And I definitely haven't got a plan this week apart from the no plan. I'm going to see what I can do and what I can't do. I've ordered some more fabric, and I'm potentially going to get some ready-made second-hand curtains from eBay, which I want to do for the bulkhead in the van. So I'm still thinking about the van, and I've got a to-do list for the van. And then obviously I've got my artwork and other work to do as well, which is more of a priority, but the van's still really important. And don't think I've got anything else to tell you today, because I've basically just had my head down in these. And I did another really loose one, which I really like, the loose sort of style of these ones, and then worked around the edge as well to make it all the way around. And I think I'm going to do some more with the dark backgrounds as well. And obviously my bigger painting with the lady, the portrait and the flowers is all part of this series. But I'm thinking as well I'm going to go with the brighter colours as well as trying out my oil paints in the next few weeks. So that's my loose, no plan. So I think I'm going to go home for today and work from home for the rest of the day. And that's partly because I've got quite a lot of admin to do on a Monday and some catching up to do with my communications and things like that. So I'll probably check in with you again tomorrow, I'm thinking.
They were in high school when they met, and things got kinda awkward. With sparks in the air, he would stare at her in class, and she would try to act cool. But it was obvious, like, ooh, they would be together, ooh. Then one day she said, write me a love song, 'cause I know you'll make it beautiful. And maybe I'll call you my sweetheart, and promise nobody can steal me away. Then I am yours, 'cause I want you and I wanted you to know.
I'm just about to have my tea, so I thought, why not let's have tea together? We like having tea, don't we? Or coffee, or whatever it is that you're drinking right now. So cheers to you if you're having tea. Let's have tea. So because I'm still on the no plan, I haven't got a plan today, apart from a little finishing sesh again. So I've still got bits and bobs to do to these. So it's mainly just painting the edges of those just to get them finished. And then I might move on to something else as well today. We'll see how I get on. I've not slept much, so if I don't make much sense today, that's probably why. So I must just mention something and clarify something, because I got some comments, quite a few comments last week saying, was I letting go of my studio and moving into the van full time? No, I'm not. That was a blog post that I read out at the beginning of the video last week. So I did put the date on just as I started reading the blog. I kind of popped that up on screen, but you may have missed that. So don't worry, no, I'm not moving into a van full time. That was when we did move into our van full time, which was 2013. So that's a while ago. We're currently quite settled, and yeah, I'm staying in my studio, so don't worry. The current van is really small. I wouldn't want to live full time in it, and it's just for little adventures, going away and things like that, which of course I'll be sharing with you in here, but not full time. No, that would be a whole other video, me telling you what full time van life was like for me, because there are a lot of lovely aspects to it and also a lot of challenges for me personally. I'll get into that in another video. So without further ado, let's get painting. So I've finished them. They're done. I actually finished all the edges, and yeah, really pleased. So all I've got to do is a few more coats of varnish on them. Some of them have had more coats than others, so I just need to make sure they've all had at least 4 coats of varnish. And then, yeah, that little set's done. And then I can work back on this one. And these are all, just hung the 3 up there and the 3 there, and this one as well, because these influence the bigger one. So yeah, I've still got quite a lot to do on this one. But these are my Flowers in the Moonlight series. That's what I'm calling them. And what else to update you with? I think it's just the van. So the van update currently, where I'm at, is I'm watching some curtains on eBay for the bulkhead that would fit perfectly. And the other thing I'd like to do is have a little rummage in my box of collage materials, because there's some parts of the ceiling that are a little bit too pink. Now we've got everything else in, so we're thinking we're going to collage over some of the pink bits. So I'm going to see if I've got any more maps as well, because I haven't done the ceiling in the cabin area of the van yet either. And then there's a couple of things I want to cover up at the back, right near the curtains. So I think I'm just going to kind of extend the back curtains a little bit with 2 extra panels, just to cover up where the ceiling joins with the wall. It looks a bit funny. So I'm going to try that and see if that works. And then the last thing that probably will go up will be the bunting, which is the original bunting that I made for our very first van. So that's really special. And it's really raggy and old now, but I think that our van will really like it. So it's been a bit of a strange morning so far, because, yeah, it's taken about 3 hours to get out the house today. But we're almost there. James has just gone to get the van because it's raining and he parks around the corner. And yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll make it to the studio. So we're just separating them into two. Well, we're going to have 4 curtains because we're actually going to put the other one at the back. And then we've got some really nice, thick, dark,
lined.
Yeah, light cutting. So it's going to be kind of cosy and darker than the ones we've already put up. And also it'll just kind of be quite nice to have matching.
The colour's a bit more.
Yeah, we're getting a bit complex with all our patterns and textures and things, so we thought we'd make use of the lovely velvet curtains that we got.
Nice,
James is unpicking again.
Unpicking again.
No,
A bit easier.
Yeah, easier unpicking. It's just splitting the seam. So good morning, just having my green tea. Sorry about my bed hair. But yeah, we've decided to do something a little bit different this morning because even though it's a work day, because we both work for ourselves, we've decided to spend a little bit more time prioritising the van. So cheers to you if you're having your tea or morning drink. And I've been getting up a little bit later than usual because I am tired. So I think I'm catching up with a bit of sleep, which is really nice. And we thought we'd take a little drive out, a little adventure in the van, if you like. We can take you with us. And people keep saying down in the comments, I hope you're going to take us with you when you go on your van adventures. So yes, of course. So I'm not really awake yet, so I'm probably not making too much sense. But the basic idea this morning is to take snacks and cups of tea, because we haven't got our cooker in the van, so we can't boil the kettle or anything like that yet. And I finished adjusting the eBay curtains and they have worked out really well. And so instead of having just the bulkhead curtains, we've actually managed to have enough fabric, plenty of fabric, to do the bulkhead and the back doors. So the back door curtains, even though I made them and I've spent a bit of time doing them, I think I mentioned I'm not loving the fabric, and it just makes it a little bit more cozy in there because the velvet ones from eBay are fully lined, so it'll be darker and cozier. And also it'll be a little bit more matchy because it's very mismatchy. And I do like mismatchy, but there becomes a point where it becomes a little bit too busy for my liking. And James has said it's a little bit too busy as well for him. So we're going to try and simplify these. So I'm just going to help James get the futon mattress in, which is really exciting because I've been waiting for this for weeks. And then it's really going to start feeling like a little cozy cabin on wheels. So that's a little peek, a little sneaky peek. We'll give you a proper tour, which will take 2 seconds because obviously there's not much to see, but yeah, the bed down for the first time, so that's really exciting. And now, I don't know where we're going because James hasn't told me, it's a surprise. Wing mirrors out.
Stood still, I got the urge to steal a kiss, and so I did. Now I'm embarrassed, but just a little bit. Oh, there must be gold on those lips and honey on those fingertips.
A little picnic spot, so cute. Don't know if I'm picking up the view very well, but it's a really nice spot. And then over here we've got like a walk, and then some sheep. Yeah, Studio Ghibli sky. And me and Jimmy, we gonna have tea with you. Let's open up the back. Probably have to take those bells down, I reckon, if we're going to put new curtains up. Wow, so different with the bed down. It actually feels like a little cabin. So crazily, when we were doing van life full time, we used to always find it a bit of a struggle to find a spot where we could do like van mods like this, because obviously we didn't have a driveway or a garage or anything like that, but we've actually chosen to come out on a little adventure to fix the new curtains and have morning tea because we're not having coffee still. So we're not going to hang the curtains right now. We're going to have tea instead in our little idyllic spot. And the reason why we're not going to hang the curtains is that I need to open up the channel at the other end of the curtain to get the wire through. So we're going to have to do that later because I need my little stitch ripper. So we're just going to enjoy our morning tea with our little van spot.
Let's have some tea. Cheers to you, baby.
Cheers to you, baby.
Nice.
So we're just having a little ponder in the van, getting cosy, testing out the futon mattress as well, because often futon mattresses are quite hard. So this one is a really, I don't know, it's the Futon Company one that we got second hand, and so it's really comfy. We're surprised how it's not hard. So, and also this little bit on the corner is really bothering me. I call it the ears, and it's just where James took some of the moulding off because we wanted a bit more width. So we're thinking that we take the curtains all the way round to create some kind of, yeah, a little cosy.
Victorian, not Victorian, like a four-post bed.
Yeah, a little bit.
Where you've got curtains all the way around.
It'll be a little bit like that. We like the idea of having the orange ones at the back because they're just going to be cosier, and that we really, really like orange. We always have. Yeah, I think that'll look really nice. So it's a bit hard to do like a proper van tour because obviously there's not that much to show you. But I just thought to kind of end the video, it'd be quite nice to do a little review of where we're at. So James says I could do like a 360. So obviously we've got the back door here and we're going to hang the orange curtains. So they'll probably be up by next week. So I'll show you those next week. And hopefully we'll have dealt with the ears. And then we've got James sitting at the front. Hello, he says. Hello. And obviously James put a swivel chair in because that was really going to create some nice comfy sitting space for us. And then, yeah, I've got that curtain closed at the moment. And then the kitchen is going to be here. James has ordered the cooker now, so we've got a double hob and a grill, is that right? And then, yeah, obviously we sleep on the futon. So if I can, well. Oh, you may have noticed as well, we took the bells down from the back there. They're now here because when we were sitting at the back door, they got in our hair. And I did mention you've got to be very strategic where you put decorations in, particularly in a small van. So yeah, there's the comfy bed. And that is kind of about it. Is there anything else to tell them? We do have a kind of toilet, which is, if I show them the potty. It's just currently out there because it's upside down. So very important while you're on the road to be able to have your comforts. And then we've got some, you can't see because the bed's up at the moment, but we've got some drawers and we're going to put in some kitchen things and pots and pans, all those kind of things. Probably have a little bathroom drawer as well with a little bowl so we can get a little wash depending on how long we're going to go away for. And then obviously got the roof. So that's the view from the bed, laying down. And then we've got a blind that goes over. It's like a blackout blind as well on there. And I've got a few other things to do to the roof. So I keep mentioning that I've got these parts of the collage on the roof that I don't like. It's a bit too pink. So I'm going to bring some collage materials along, I think, on our adventures and just do that on the road. And that is about it. So I hope you enjoyed our little van tour. Tiny and very simple and very basic, but that's just where we're at right now. And we just want to keep things really simple. And it just means that we can go away for day trips or even overnight now somewhere. So we're just going to wait for our cooker to come and then we can actually make tea in the van. So that'll be really fun. A big novelty because it's been a long time since we've been able to do that. And so thank you so much for watching. Try to keep your lights bright and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now. Mwah.
Go.
This is the life. This is the life for me.
Are you happy over there? Yeah?
It's very peaceful here, actually.
It is actually, isn't it?
It's nice having a bit of windy today.